Where should we go? I'm probably gonna be like using like a redneck accent the majority of the time. Oh. Dude. Sorry, things have been messing up with my mic lately.
You want that, Alex?
Hey, you there? What you doing? What? Oh.
Somebody.
Stop whispering. We can't hear you. Stop whispering.
I'm a gangster, you know. I'm a guard.
Well,
nobody cares.
I want to be a guard, so I'm gonna go turn into a guard. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, I could be a dentist.
Max, if you want, you can do it.
Hey, you there? Listen. You don't gotta do this. We can
What the
talk
hell's
about
happening?
it. Come on, man. Come on.
You're
man.
killing
We
your
can
own
talk
team.
about
How
this.
is this fair?
You're stream sniping me, and it hurts my feelings. Stop it.
You're killing that sit deep.
You just went John Wick on him, bro. I wanna go guard.
I don't know. Let's just go.
Give me a gun so I can kill people.
Whoa.
I'll defend you.
Wait. Don't kill me, please. Please don't kill me. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Wait. No, wait. Please, wait. No, stop. Man, you suck at shooting, don't you? Lola, my baby, leave me alone. You can't hit me. Oh, finally. Took you long enough. I'm coming back. I'm just gonna keep my hands on me.
Christ. Hey.
I have returned.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man.
Yep, I need help.
Gun routine again. Oh, we really just need the same routine again. Okay, you actually killed me faster this time. I'm impressed.
Follow me, because we're just gonna leave, because these guys are just... Oh. Hi. Would you like a pistol, sir?
I'm good.
Alright.
I'm gonna get popped as soon as I come out. Hey, you there, big red dog.
Huh?
Hey, you there, big red dog. How's it going?
This is my big red dog.
Yeah, it's Clifford the dog.
No, his name is not Clifford.
No, his name is Clifford.
Hey, Alert Pig, follow me.
He's the big red dog. It's
Clifford, follow me, come on. Get in here.
Exactly, it's Clifford.
Clifford, get... Danny, come here. Danny, come in.
Okay, what you doing over
Come
here?
in here. Speak when you want to speak.
Yo, I got Clifford, the big red dog, right here with me. You come over here, I'll really darn pack you around. You want a rifle? Here, let's go. I'm the SAP.
Clifford.
I've looked this map before and this completely changed.
Yeah, and I look different.
That Clifford, that big red dog.
Clifford, the
I'm
dog
so
that
low on
makes
health
my
right
dog.
now.
Yeah, exactly, it's Clifford
Oh,
the
hi,
dog.
Mark.
Wait, let you go in here.
Let me in. Let me in right now.
Down,
What
down,
is that
down.
hideous thing?
What the heck? What is... Oh, hi. Hey. What's up?
No, I call
Hey.
dibs on the guns. It's mine.
Oh, hey, weren't you that guard?
Yeah.
There's many guards, you dummy.
Oh, I see. You switched teams.
Yeah. Alex?
Don't you dare.
Max.
It's fine.
Max?
Ugh, 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 ugh.
White phosphorus.
How's it going, Clifford? Help, please. I feel inappropriately touched by this big red dog.
Max? You here?
I'm out of here.
Oh, hi.
I'm out of here. I'm seeing a big finger. I'm seeing a Clifford the dog.
Don't kill me.
Max? Hey. What's up, guys?
$5, I'm just gonna get shot by some dude with a VR and a shotgun the second I join. Give me like really AIDS. Hey, you there? You wanna play some basketball with me?
Who's this?
You wanna play some basketball? Oh, it's my basketball. Give me the basketball. Fine. No basketball.
True.
I'm on a basketball. Ooh, look at this freaking. This is mine now. You don't get it back.
Your brother just got arrested.
Well, so it's
Wait, is this Logan Paul or is this Jake Paul?
Wait,
Sorry,
if
Jake
you want your
Paul.
shotgun back, you either have to spell
Dang, he probably
iCup
got
or
arrested.
spell there.
Oh my god.
Help, it's a redhead with a gun on the loose. Shoot him, quick. Shoot the redhead.
Oh my god. Jesus.
What is going on? What is going on?
Oh my
Yo, can I
Can I join?
Oh my god.
Logan Paul. Join.
Logan Paul, you.
Oh my god.
Is that Logan Paul? Shut up. Is that Logan Paul? Oh my god. Logan Paul.
Hey, what's up?
Yo,
Oh, it's this girl again.
really be like that though? Pussy ass nigga.
Yo,
Whoa, that's a no-no word.
that's racist.
I don't know where the other yard went.
Yo, you shouldn't
Sorry.
be improper words like that. What's wrong with you?
Oh shit, I make that goes through us.
Like you just said it.
Jake Paul.
Parker,
What?
I got
This
arrested. Yo,
Oh, shoot.
Logan Paul, bro, calm down.
Bro, they just killed Jake Paul. That's so rude. This nigga just tried to kill me.
Fuck Jake Paul.
No one really likes Jake
I'm
Paul.
gonna get like 5.
Someone shake my hand.
I ain't
Me,
even-
Parker.
Thank you.
I'm gonna lose my basketball. Get him, he's in the store.
I know I missed a couple of times, but still.
Only a
I
couple
still killed
of
you.
times. Your mom only dropped
You killed me, so it's payback.
You didn't hear me.
You did it. Don't you talk to me. You better run away. It's gonna be happening. It's gonna be happening.
Get him, yeah, get him.
Send your
Get
picture
that boy,
just for my
get him,
gun.
yeah.
I'm killing your nigger ass when I get a gun, alright?
Oh,
You can't use that. That's
You have a
improper
weapon.
grammar.
I'm gonna get a gun. Yeah, can I borrow that? I need to kill this kid.
No, no.
Wait, not beans though. Why is this? It's on that day. Oh yeah, you couldn't do that. I can't. Oh wait.
Why? Give me back my basketball right now. Give me back my
You can
basketball
catch
right
it.
now. No, it's my basketball. Stop. God damn it, it's like a school playground. Oh, stole it.
Okay.
Ooh, you died, and you also said the N-word. Oh my god, is that Logan Paul?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Jake Paul was.
It's Jake Paul now.
That's your shot.
It's Jake Paul
Dad?
now.
I'm scared.
That?
Tired. I'm on spectator again.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Well, I'm not, so you're gonna have to hold guns again.
Shoot him.
Benji. Oh no.
Yo, I'm Jake Paul.
Can you guys the fuck up? Alright, hey, can I have a gun?
Show my soul. You sound stupid. Your mom. Your
Why? There it is.
No.
Yeah. Now, brace yourself, people. There's gonna be a lot of cringe here. This is Furry Emporium, after all. Should be. And the thing is, that you didn't say that you're not.
Because I shot you in the.
Would you feel it?
Yes,
Yeah,
you'd feel it.
but also I get abused a lot, so my face is really
Oh,
just kind of
ears
numb.
high.
Holy shit.
Yo, where am I at?
Is that the squonk?
It's a centaur.
Okay, so, you know you made The Mandalorian, right?
Yo, it's a reindeer. How's it going?
Well,
reindeer?
kind of.
Oh.
Well,
I'm
I
spitting
made
up
Cal's
blood
lightsaber
Why?
because you just
Definitely
punched me in the face.
lightsaber?
No, because I'm in.
Oh,
and
No, you
BD1.
just punched me in the face. Fun.
Oh, heck
Yeah, his body reacts like if it's
Birthday.
actually happening. Just remember that.
And
Sounds
the
fun.
closest thing to Cal I can.
It ain't. It really ain't.
Oh, that actually.
Hey,
Have
I
you
would
ever been shot by a
trade
bullet?
places with you.
Stick it on
Have
his
you ever been
back.
shot by a
real one?
bullet?
Do that.
In
Have
real
you ever
life,
been
yeah.
shot by a paintball?
Yeah. So just imagine that, but every time you get shot by a laser gun or
I'm out here. No Fortnite.
yeah, that's not fun.
Hey, that's what you doing.
I don't know what the fuck that noise was, but you know what?
That was
I see
odd
you
talk.
guys with
Can I have a gun? I
No.
won't do anything
No.
with it.
No.
No.
You have a
Please.
lightsaber. I want to touch.
Wait, so
I want to.
Stop
I want to
touching the
suck on it.
lightsaber!
I want to suck
Stop! No, 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 no!
I just joined. What did I just join? Hey, what did I just join? Hey. 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 Hey.
hi there.
Hi there. Do you know what I just joined? Get out of here. No, leave. Anyways, do you know what I just joined? Are you ignoring me now?
No, I'm not.
I don't
Or-
like being ignored. You won't like it when I'm angry.
Don't look like.
What did I just join?
Is that what you said?
Ew. What is this mohawk? I swear to God, what is this AIDS I'm wearing? I need to get that. That's whack.
I just realized I can't ask anyone here to follow my.
I don't remember. I own like
Hey,
3
guys,
amiibos of
how's
them.
it
I own
going?
the Japanese one and all that. Cause I'm a
I
gamer.
met this guy.
Now.
I met this guy before.
So I started
Met this guy-
blasting.
Met this guy last night. On Never Have I Ever.
Oh,
Ah, so it's
Two
one
more
night
time?
stand.
what in God's name is
Hey,
that?
hey, go
that
on
a
that,
Lego
go on that
blaster?
ship so you can convert to becoming gay.
Yo, is that a Lego
Huh?
blaster?
Oh my.
Yeah, it's like a...
Oh my God. What is this, bro? The Lego blaster, like Lego Star Series that I just joined, bro.
This other thing. But it
Okay,
keeps
so,
saying merch failed.
Exactly.
I want it.
Vincent.
It's
exceeding the max ink limit for an object.
I am I'm a masochist and a
Are you
sadist.
trying to get it onto a costume?
Sorry, do we?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that one.
Like both.
It keeps saying, cannot merge, or merge failed.
I'm sorry, do we care?
What are you trying to merge to it?
Wait, you're saying Oddsock has it? Oh god,
I can't.
Oddsock's gonna.
I'll suck his AIDS. No cap though, I came here just like, I wasn't afraid, but like, people were like chill. And I wasn't trolling, and then that guy just, he's mad corrupt, and he's also got this like butt buddy, which, not to be like, I don't want to say anything bad about him, because I think he has issues, because he was saying some pretty bad stuff. I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to talk about him, but Oddsock, he's like mad, he's mad evil. I was just chilling there. I wasn't even going.
Shut up, you mother shadow. You shadow. Shut up. Come here. Come back here. Where did he go?
Purple que son porque lo barco. You saw it's your mother la mela. Hey, Purple is your mother barco. I saw no ya. I saw no ya. Purple is your mother barco. You saw hey, you saw no ya. I saw no ya.
Oh, it's a golden Smokey the Bear.
Oh, oh.
Yo, Smokey the Bear, how's it poppin', bro? Long time no see. You know that one time when I burned that forest down?
Yeah. Mama, summer fun, mulai, and summer stuff, mulai, summer fun, mulai, and summer stuff, mulai. Oh, how much? Mama, do you remember? Summer fun, mulai, and summer stuff, mulai.
I remember you. Greeting Man's Beard is the greatest place in the world. Now that everyone's dead. My name is Springtrap. And I know you remember me. I know you fear what you have made, what you have become. I know you fear me. You can't outrun your fears. All you can do is hide and buy yourself a little more time. Yes! 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 Death will find you.
What is happening to you?
I will find you. And you will suffer like so many others already have.
DK got muted. It's so annoying. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. We can We can take a photo.
He's right back here, Dad. Oh, you.
Somebody want to take a photo with me? You?
Yeah.
What
I'm Papa.
am I? Could I be a glitch? You ask yourself.
To the photo.
Maybe a figment
Somebody got a camera.
What?
Oh, I have mine.
Yes, peace first, I know saying that the world is I'm fine, the weight is in the middle.
I just seen that.
Smoking, I'm monkey, suck my smoking. You know, messing from my phone.
Come on, everyone to the photo.
Body, you know, bangs, I'm not masking. You know, bangs, I'm not masking. You know, bangs, I'm your beauty to the way.
Hey, you tell me that. You tell me that.
Leave, please. Go to Space Apple. I don't know what that is. But please go there. Because I would not be hearing that. You know, that AIDS. I swear to God. I don't want to hear that. Yo. I thought this wasn't hoary. I'm going down hallways. I hate hallways. Hallways are like my biggest fear. They've always been. If I'm going down like a hallway and it's like a really long hallway and I know something's coming up, that's the worst part. Midnight Stroll, I already did that. Oh, all this is mad whack, bro. Relax, you know. But $5, just people screaming in the mics. What are those, man? Office, where's Office Street? Showed nice neighborhood outside of. Yeah, I'll go back to that because that's something in my mind. I was thinking that's like some like fake. You know what? I have a great idea. Ugh. I might go right over here. I want something spooky, something to scare me. I have been yet to be scared. I am a brave boy. You know what? No cap. This kind of scared me, but I got it to a part where it wasn't the unsettling part and more of the time-consuming fetch quest. So I just quit playing that because it was mad whack. It was annoying and boring. It's overall bad. how is it named that? What is it? Some type of like. Normally in the quest you'll find the good. You find the juicy stuff, the mad scary stuff. What is this music? What is this music? I guess I'm playing this. What am I playing? Back here, there's some stuff right back here. Checkpoint. Nah. Too boring. Give me the spooky stuff. I want that spooky stuff. Are you telling me that ain't anything to be scary? Or is it that bad? It's got like that creepy little title. It's got that creepy little. What? How? Yo, I just got mad clickbaited. There, I got a good one. It's gonna be retarded. That's what, every time I go to one that ain't nothing scary, I'm laying back. I'm just tired of it. They need to fix something about this. I swear to God, they need to fix it. Mad garbage. Mom, I should check that out. For some reason, this intrigues me actually. Oh. Explore sound. This isn't. Fire going. Pick up the axe. Why would you not pick up the axe? Oh, I do not like this. I ain't as scared because it didn't show me no. It didn't show me no nothing. Weird. That's your issue? I mean, like, ooh, that's a meteor. Will be a lot of money. You know what? Why not? Why not? Why not? Are you? Oh, so time consuming. I hate it so much. I got one that gave me the chills. It's it's not particularly in your face. It's a story, which but it's not a in your face like jump scare scary at all. And it's like really funny because you think it would be, but it's a Kirkbride. This has got to be the best one I've seen yet. But I don't know where to go. So, but the photo book is her photo book, not the photo book. That's what I thought it was, but then I did my research on it. It's not like an in-your-face jump scare type of scary. No. Let me tell you, it is like give you the chills here. I could like watch it. I really want to do that. That sounds really fun. And that, but I'm a here. I'll show you guys. It's messed up. And if you're like a parent, you should not play this. But they did a great job. This story might give you the chills, especially if you have a daughter of your own. It gave me the chills. I already got chills because in my room, for some reason, it's cold. It's freezing in here. So I already got my body full of chills. I already know the ending. I already know everything. But it's like... when I first showed it, see, it's like a really cool little book like this. You see? Really nice. Not unsettling at all. Her daughter. But let me show... oh, let me tell you. I'll go through it again. I swear, this is the best one I've ever seen. This or Kirkbride. Or the Escape Room Horror Hotel. But eventually that became a fetch quest when you go upstairs above the elevator. The rest was
My wife, Brittany, was the love of my life. She was gorgeous, funny, intelligent, stubborn, a woman whose stare was so intense it made my hand shake. I lost her as she gave birth to our daughter, Sam. Of course, I could have hated Sam for taking away what was once mine in a way nothing else can be, for taking what was so truly and utterly pure. But I didn't. I knew Brittany wouldn't have wanted any resentment. She wouldn't have wanted our only child to have a life ruined by hate. But this isn't about grief. This isn't about the physical sucker punch of losing forever something you loved. This is about something far more sinister.
you'll be seeing it at the end. I swear to God, it's so. Trust me, I was playing with this one kid. This kid was like acting normal, like haha. I was like sitting back there, like oh.
My daughter was lively, always running and screaming, leaping up and down the climbing frame, causing havoc in her nursery classes. So for her 6th birthday, a trip of friends to the movies had left her so pent up of energy, I could barely keep up with her as she dipped and dodged between people on the pavement. She'd occasionally turn back through the sea of people and shout, "Daddy, come on!" in a tone that was almost pettish. I couldn't help but love her. I tried to chase her. I really did. She was too busy looking at me when she dashed out into the road and the bus didn't have time to stop. A sickening crunch and the world fell silent. I cradled her broken form in my arms, too numb to weep, too hurt to move. All I could feel was the warm blood gently seep into my clothes. In the state of shock I was in, I could just think about how I was gonna wash my jeans. It sounds horrid, I know, but a loss like that tears everything away from you and leaves you with only the bare thought process that makes us human.
Oh, but it doesn't end there. It gets weirder. It gets more sinister. It gets more creepier. I couldn't imagine playing this with if I had a daughter of my own, right?
The next week was a blur. I cannot place a single memory to a time in between friends and family extending their condolences and the howling sobs of mine that would break out at any moment. A door slamming, the gentle hum of the fridge, or voices laughing on the radio. I attended her funeral dressed all in black. By dress, I don't mean merely clothes. My very essence was dark. I couldn't feel or think, and the day continued as I went through the motions. Like a dying man treading water. Everyone wanted to tell me about Sam, how perfect she was. What an angel she was. As if I didn't know. As if I didn't realize what a gift my own daughter was. The man stood out from the rest. As he walked up to me and handed me this large leather book, I assumed at the time he was a parent of one of Sam's friends, handing me a collection of their photos together. Or maybe I was too numb to even process his cold presence, and how he never mentioned my daughter even once.
Oh boy. But it gets worse. It gets worse. Oh. Going back on this, I was astounded by the story. I wasn't looking for a sad story at all. I was looking for that scary.
For a month, I was lost. I drank and stayed in our now empty apartment alone, watching old box sets. Too numb now to even cry. It was only when my sister arrived, when she held my hand and talked to me, that I began to come out of my shell. She'd sit and listen to the most stupid things I would say, and gently pulled me out of my depression. Not completely, but enough for me to begin to live what was almost a real life again. That was when I opened the book. I decided to remember Sam for all the joy she gave, and was prepared to reflect on her life without feeling miserable.
I don't even want to walk through that door. I don't even want to walk through this door. So dark. You know. Oh, I think I glitched out.
I opened to the first page. It was essentially a binder full of Polaroid photos of my daughter growing up. I furrowed my brow. They were taken from a distance, blurred slightly, and I was in a few of them. I began to feel sick, but hoped that the following photos would provide some explanation. I came up with every excuse of how the man obtained these photos, desperate to view the moments of my daughter's life without a sense of trepidation. The photos grew closer and closer to my daughter's birthday. I could see the day I gave her a tiny bike after she turned 5 and the skinned knees that ensued. The book had so many more pages that I assumed the rest were empty, but there was a photo of her just before the movies on her 6th birthday. I could recognize the pink raincoat she insisted on wearing, and my hands on her shoulders. There was no photo of the crash. Instead, her life continued inside this book. Her 7th birthday had a photo of me and her in the garden, covered in paint, with a huge canvas on the floor. An extremely messy painting. Her 7th birthday. Her 7th birthday! The reality of what I was seeing hit me, and then I slammed the book shut. I sat there at the kitchen table just staring at the leather. This must be some sadistic Photoshop, I hoped. Someone had to have taken the time to pull a horrid prank on me. I say I hoped because, essentially, I couldn't believe the other explanation, if there even was one. Gritting my teeth, I decided I had nothing to lose and kept reading. read accurately. Listening to the sound of the page turning, I can try, but nothing could prepare you for something like this. Her life continued. Pictures of her showing her losing her baby teeth. Her first day of senior school. My turning of the pages became more frenzied. I began to notice something. The photographer was getting closer to her. As she grew older, not in every photo, but a general trend, the photographer was getting closer and closer, more daring, perhaps. She was beautiful, stunning. As a teenager, she looked just like her mother. All curls and smiles. I grew older too, but the photos began to include me less and less. Her 16th birthday was strange. A group of her friends sitting outside drinking from little plastic cups at a picnic. But there was someone in the background, near the bushes of the park where this was taken. A dark figure stood. You wouldn't have noticed him if not for the small shadow he cast on the grass. I leant back for a moment and exhaled. This was too weird. I'd been so caught up in watching my little girl grow up, I hadn't actually thought about how this would end. Moments like this are so utterly surreal that sometimes you remove yourself from them. I almost felt like I was watching myself read these, like this was a dream or a program on the television. I continued. The dark figure became more and more present in each photograph. I could almost make out features. His presence was towering, and as I turned the page, I expected to see him disappear, but instead, as the photographs grew closer to her 18th, she was no longer somewhere I recognized. Instead, the photos were of her in a dimly lit house, her face contorted by fear, striking all sorts of weird poses. Sometimes she would be dressed like an ancient queen, or she would be dressed like a maid scrubbing the floors.
This is where it gets weird.
The figure was there even closer now. His legs or his arm would appear in each and every one. No matter how she was dressed, in every photo her face had this desperately pained expression. It killed me. There were bruises on her face. She looked thin, ill even. I couldn't do it. This was sick. Properly sick. My girl. I soldiered on. And the last photo I looked at before I slammed the book shut and swore to never ever look at it again was of her 18th. The caption underneath read, "At last," in sloppy writing. She was looking straight at the camera, crying. She was on her knees, dressed in a black evening dress, with an apple in her mouth and her hands bound behind her back. Her makeup was ruined by her tears. It was as if she was pleading me, begging me to help. But I couldn't. I closed the book and left the room, my whole body convulsing with sobs. I couldn't call the police. Of course, she was dead. The thing that keeps me up at night isn't the content of what I saw. It's that there were so many pages left.
I'm so confused because now this is what just plain ruined the mood for me. This right here. We'll see. But the thing I don't understand is how it looked like a little girl. How in God's name was she like 18? And then there were so many more pages. I was so confused, but look at all this. That was... I don't even understand how I even... That's gonna be the end. I gotta go